Welcome back to I Swear to God We're Not Racist.
I switched to this. I named the lightning gun Mjolnir.
If you saw the last episode, you know why I said that.
Hey, look. Conveniently, I learned a neat trick with the lightning gun. So normally you have to hold the button to make it do, and if you let go, it'll fire.
Right.
But if you sprint, or if you try to, he'll and then it just holds itself.
Oh, cool.
So I don't gotta hold down a button and get RSI in my finger.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh. I see. Fine.
We're trying to find a cure for RJ's kid's wasteland cancer. Lupus.
Yeah. Yeah, the cure for your kid. McCready, we're here for a reason.
Yeah, he's a merc. He's got...
Does he have a mouth?
He does.
I'm just finding fusion cores like water at this point.
Willy-nilly. She nillied my Willy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Toasty.
Boop, 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 boop. Fucking desks. Don't patronize me, McCready.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel.
How did it
A
pop?
penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Like half the people who ever watch this are probably going to sit there and go, "Wait, are there actual words to that song?" Yes, there are actual words to that song, and we just sang them.
Oh, you did.
You sang half of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you knew the rest.
Oh my!
Yeah, they boozed it up.
Those monkeys got
Those were
drunk and
bears. Those were teddy bears. The monkey's busy popping the weasel. That sounds like a euphemism for masturbation.
Pop your weasel.
What are you doing? You know, popping the weasel. Popping the weasel, buddy.
You wanna watch a Goofy movie again?
No, I want to watch Encino, man. I want to watch Son-in-Law.
Do you wanna watch an extremely Goofy movie?
We should watch Biodome.
Was that the last movie he was in?
I don't know. That was Pauly Shore and was that Stephen Baldwin?
I think so. Steve-O. It was Steve-O.
It wasn't Steve-O. That was
Steve-O's hit 1991 film Biodome.
No, Biodome was back in a wonderful time before we knew who Steve-O was.
But he was a circus clown.
He's an ass clown.
I
can't stand him. He's the most annoying motherfucker.
But you don't like Jackass at all, don't you?
I'm not a big Jackass fan. I've never been. It was a 1996 movie, and it was Stephen Baldwin.
I've guessed 91. And also, we would have known Steve-O by 96. The world knew Steve-O at 1996.
Come on, Google app, you fuck.
Google app?
Okay, Google. How long has Steve-O been active? 1999 to present.
Oh, wow. I thought he was around...
Yeah, so Biodome was in a wonderful time.
I thought the first Jackass was earlier than that.
Before we
Or the
fucking
TV
knew
show, even.
Steve-O existed.
Was it on this show where we talked about how Johnny Knoxville got a bicycle handle up his urethra?
Yes! I believe you mentioned it.
Still a thing.
Yeah. Well,
I still think about it.
I think he probably still thinks about it.
That's what, like,
The only Jackass thing I ever really liked was Bad Grandpa.
That's acceptable.
That was the only Jackass thing I ever really enjoyed. That movie was actually really funny.
That's allowable. I'll accept that answer.
I typically don't... It's not my type of thing. Like,
Really, McCready? You heard something?
I get why people like Jackass. Like, I understand the appeal, but it doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't like it. It's like, I don't find that funny.
Okay. Dealt with. Shut up, McCready.
Like, Jackass, when it first came out, Jackass was basically Tosh.0 without Tosh. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I found it.
Jackass was basically the videos...
Prevent!
Jackass was basically the videos that would eventually end up on Tosh.0.
Hey, need something? Here you go, McCready.
Holy crap, we actually did it. We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live.
I think if Tosh.0 was on... Tosh.0. I think if Daniel Tosh was on Jackass and commented on the shit they did, it would actually be a lot funnier of a program.
Kill your son.
Eh.
I know you do.
I'm just getting tired of taking instead of giving. Maybe one day I'll learn to get my priorities. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Goodneighbor. Their caravan contacts. She's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last...
I hated the fact that we had that one episode of Skyrim where I tried to use the Jackass theme song and I got flagged.
Aluminum. Okay. Let's go, Greedy.
It was the episode where Terry and the squad decided to take on that fucking mammoth.
Oh, yeah.
The, 3 mammoths and a giant.
McCready just ran face first into that elevator.
I ran face first into that coochie. Many different ethnicities.
You wanna go to IKEA?
Did we ever raise the question on the show as to whether or not a woman who swallows can technically be referred to as a vegan?
I think we did. I don't know if it was on the show.
Like, is jizz...
I think that was Skyrim.
Is jizz vegan?
That's an animal product.
That's the thing. It's like, is it vegan?
I think we talked about it in Skyrim.
But it doesn't hurt.
Neither
It's
does
not...
honey, neither does milk.
Fair points. Honey's the one that bothers me. Honey bothers me the most. It's like...
They're gonna make it anyway.
They're gonna make it anyway. They do. They make it anyway. We're not forcing them to make the honey. They do it anyway. We're not enslaving the... We're not hurting the bees. Like, we can't abuse bees. The only way to abuse a bee is to swat it, and the only reason you'd swat a bee is if it tried to sting you. And at that point, he's the aggressor. Fuck him.
Stand your ground against that
Piece of
small
shit,
animal
yeah.
that lives for 2 days.
Goddamn right.
Do bees only live for 2 days? I don't know.
I don't know.
Isn't it like dragonflies that live for like 8 hours?
I think flies only live for a few days.
You're next. Hold your fucking horses.
What, need something to take?
He's like, it's okay. I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
How can I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar, but I'll just face it and pretend I don't know. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my God.
Duncan McCready.
Who knew? How'd you do
I'll
it?
dunk your Creedy.
You tried to fail us on this choo-choo abyss.
I didn't do it alone.
You're kind of a bitch, McCready.
My friend here got me through medtech. Now all I need to do is get the cure. and-
Stop.
Look at what he's not even wearing armor.
I ballistic weaved it.
Oh, okay.
Behind more than once is slowly starting new. It's okay.
But see, before you came along, he didn't have that.
I swear I'll get the cure.
I know, Daisy. We've worked together before.
If McCready trusts you, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so
If it's good enough for McCready, it's good enough for me.
I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the colony.
That was a song about Jesus.
And he's your liar.
The driver, really.
Right, your homestead in no time.
Thanks.
You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
I did it. Dude, give me your perk.
You're gonna have to...
Hey,
Here. Should help keep you alive.
No, you still have to finish building affinity with him.
your thoughts?
Play your cards right.
I told you.
Make a whole lot of money.
You just have to do the quest, and then you have to build affinity with him.
Nothing else I needed. Sure.
Oh, McCready, you make me so mad.
You make me feel... You make me feel like a natural woman.
You're next.
Woman!
Oh, the slog successfully defended itself! That's never happened before! I don't think that's ever happened before! You know what? Fuck it. The slog is my new favorite.
I am gonna put down nothing but turrets and robots at every fucking settlement I have, so I never have to defend them again.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I am going to... I didn't know that was even an option!
Neither did I. I thought if you didn't do it, it just failed. And the defenses mean nothing.
Apparently the defense isn't meaningless. We just haven't paid enough attention to it.
How do I... McCready? How does one McCready?
How I mine for fish.
I guess, clip show.
Clip show. We'll be, yeah, cut to McCready's next fucking thing. Matt's gonna play off camera.
I hate him. I hate him.
Push record, you fucking asshole.
Hey, McCready. Is this the beginning of an episode?
No. This is like 10, 11 minutes into an episode.
McCready wants to talk
We've lost
to me.
track. These clip episodes have gotten out of hand. We had a 2-part episode a little bit ago, and it's just...
Not at all.
Shit's banana sandwich around here.
Talk to you. I suppose this is as good a time as any.
Sure.
After helping you get Duncan's cure from MedTech. I figured I'd owe you something. I always
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this bottle into the trash can over there. I missed miserably.
Yo, McCready gave me a thing!
That looks like the fucking thing that Daryl had.
Is this the perk? Is this the perk?
Yes.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special.
His son gave it to him.
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you?
You made this?
You made this?
Did you just give me your wedding ring?
I was a soldier and she made it for me. I couldn't bring myself to tell her the truth.
Did you just give me your wedding ring?
It's just a hired kill. The soldier story was the best thing
Dude, I gotta close the window. That wind out there is bonkers.
I was.
I'm sure you have intentions.
I had a feeling you'd get where I was coming from.
I get you.
It doesn't matter anymore. She died of
Oh, that sucks.
No!
mistake of pulling up in a metro station one day. I didn't know
You grew up in the capital wasteland and you didn't know there were ghouls in a metro station. You're stupider than I thought.
there's nothing I could do. Everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms.
Everything. To save Duncan's life, I'd have did anything.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. That counts for something.
Fucking Tim Honks and his hipster
Who's
glasses.
taking care of your son?
And Miss Lucy.
No matter how bad things go,
Did you leave him in Little Lamplight?
shoulder to lean on. Well, it gave me the
Real talk, if his wife's dead, who's taking care of his kid?
never
His
give
sick,
up.
dying kid.
I felt that feeling was gone.
I don't know.
When I met you,
Did he, like, leave it in Rivet City?
back and maybe weren't helping me
Or
anymore.
Megaton, depending on canon?
Your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
This is uncomfortable.
Hey man, only best friends can share feelings like that with each other.
And I aim to keep it that way. Anyway, thanks for
I almost did this is uncomfortable, but that would have been mean to McCready.
That would have.
You know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Having reached the highest level of affinity with McCready... It never said he idolized me. He just started talking. Kill shot.
Which gives you 20 points more accuracy in headshots in VATS.
Thanks to your relationship with McCready, headshot accuracy in VATS is increased by 20%. It used to be increased by 2,000%.
Yeah, it was a bug
But
they
that
patched
got
out.
patched out. Because I headshot so much. Fuck, let's go. So I know I said Hancock was next, but I hadn't
Cait's
looked.
next.
I hadn't looked at my list. I didn't remember. I didn't. Cait's next.
You have found the combat zone.
I know, but
It's not far from Good Neighbor.
it's in the cluster.
It's in this clusterfuck
It's in
over
the
here.
clusterfuck of locations next to Good Neighbor.
There you go. So do we want to talk about it?
Talk about what?
The Sega Saturn FMV game I just played?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, fleeced.
Okay. So
Doug fleeced you.
okay, so a little background. So I mentioned probably many episodes back. I've probably brought it up a couple of times that I'm no longer working with Microsoft. That's not a thing anymore. So, I'm looking for new local jobs. I've been looking for a new local full-time job because this shit, I need, like, an actual full-time job, and the little bullshit I've been doing isn't getting me anywhere. So, among other things that I've applied to, today I found out that one of our local automotive dealerships, Camacho Auto Sales...
Okay, where am I? What am I doing? Oh, if there's rules. No begging, no loitering. No caps, no entry. No fighting outside the cage. McCready, think outside the cage.
So one of the places that was hiring, I found a Craigslist posting for Camacho Auto Dealerships, which is a local, like, Antelope Valley auto solution. And I decided, what the fuck, I can sell cars. I actually made a couple of analogies that Matt wasn't entirely happy with.
Hold on. What's going on in here? Oh, did you break rules?
They're rule breakers.
Oh, you guys are scum. Keep your beefs on the streets.
So,
they've written these rules down like everywhere in here.
So one of the
Payphones.
things that the Craigslist...
Mezzanine!
And I've still got it up. And it says, grow fast with our company, just click on the banner or square below and take a test drive in our industry. Right? And I figured, by test drive, they just mean, dip a toe, fill out an application, see what's, test drive, being a car salesperson. And it keeps saying it throughout this thing. Try out that test drive above. Come on, it's fun. No experience, no problem. Take the test drive today. You can do it, and we can show you how. And I'm like, you know what? Why the fuck not? I mean, I've got experience. I've got experience in, like, telephone inbound and outbound sales. I can sell it in person. Why the hell not?
Guys, take this. Will I get mad?
No, go for it. And fucking, we went to the thing, and I put in my information like I'm applying. I put in my name, my email address, phone number, the location of the dealership I'm applying to, and it took me to this website. That was basically... It was basically a Sega Saturn FMV game. Like,
Nice.
like, what's that notoriously bad one?
Plumbers don't wear ties.
That, or like,
Night Trap.
or Night Trap, or like Off-Road Interceptor. Where basically, I was watching
McCready.
videos
Come on, McCready.
of people that I was
McCready.
either supposed to be trying to sell a car to,
McCready, you're making a scene.
and my manager, and I was having to select dialogue options.
Cooking.
So it would be like the customer would be there and he would tell me, stuff about himself, and then it would be like, what do you say back to him? And then it goes to the appropriate video response from that customer based on what I said.
Drugs.
And I had to go through 3 scenarios to try to sell people a car. And it sucked because the second one was this fucking dipshit couple.
Good for Cait. Wait, what? Pardon me? That's not how this works. Is this supposed to be a thing?
Yes. This is how it happens.
I am
Watch the dialogue.
Bane of all raiders.
Like, they talk about you.
Because I am the bane of all raiders.
The second scenario was bullshit. You weren't in the room when I did it.
Ow.
It was this couple of jagoffs, and they fucking...
Throwing shit.
They fucking come and they start looking at a car, and they're just sitting there acting like they hate the world, like somebody just shot their fucking dog. And I had 3 dialogue options, all of which were me introducing myself in some way. So I picked the friendliest one. And they were just like, if we want help, we'll go ask for help. Yeah, we don't want you hovering, and fucking got in their car and drove away. I'm like, there was no win to that scenario. It's like, none of the options I picked would have gone any differently. So, like, this is fucking bullshit. The third scenario, I ended up selling the car, and but Matt is convinced that the customer fleeced me. The customer didn't fleece me. My manager was trying to fleece him, and I ended up getting the customer exactly what he wanted. Like, my manager was trying to fleece the customer. All right, I actually went back to my manager and got what the customer wanted. Customer didn't fleece me. I just stopped my manager from fleecing him.
They're not talking about me.
I think you killed the guy that runs the fucking microphone.
I love McCready's perk.
It's great.
Always suspected they'd look better that way.
Technical issue. Oopsie daisy.
It's funny that I think Cait was just rooting for you.
Cause I'm the. Look at me. Wouldn't you root for that guy?
Whoa!
I root for me. And that's why we root for Tim
Alright,
Hawks.
go on into the cage. Or after you kill that Raider Psycho.
Pretty sure we're not.
Help defend Sanctuary Hills.
I'm kinda busy. I'm incredible. I'm impossible to kill, lady. Better than you have tried. Did I do it?
We don't want any trouble.
Get in the
Or
cage.
at least.
You.
Keep your head up, damn coward.
To heck with that. I'm too pretty to go on like this.
Yo, why'd your... I just wanted to come and see what was going on. All your boys in here started shit.
Or you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
Hey, your boys are the ones that started this shit.
It's over? Well, I could've gone
I killed everyone in here except you two.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
How are you Irish?
Eye or something. Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Was still winning the fight. Wasn't
How are you Irish?
Sloppy.
Excuse me.
I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I'll fuck her up.
quit calling me that.
What is this place? Not from around here, huh? This is the combat zone. Finest arena in the Commonwealth. Hey, here's the headliner. 100+ matches, undefeated.
I killed a Super Mutant Behemoth.
Legit clientele. But about 2 years ago, a gang of raiders rolled in and we became a more exclusive establishment. Up until you took our entire client base out of the gene pool and put us out of business, that is.
Fuck it, they started it.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like you guys might be in trouble. Trouble? Nah. But keeping those idiots entertained was what kept the lights on. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do.
Who do you pay your light bill to?
Moral come. Just need a quick breather and I'll bet.
Right?
A credo. What?
Well, Cap's to buy equipment to keep things running. What if he needs, scrap?
Okay, so she's a druggie, and she's somehow very Irish.
Well, what'd you think of Cait's work?
Did...
She's clearly talented.
See? At least someone knows skill when they see it.
How are you Irish?
Things I'm concerned with. So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me and to yourself. So
See, are you trying...
here's what I'm thinking.
He's not gonna...
Say I let you.
Are you selling me this woman?
She goes with you.
Basically, not selling. Or, you take the contract. Not. You're not her owner. You're her employer. You are now her employer.
I'd like to know what Cait thinks.
Don't I get a say in all this?
I just gave you one!
Works. Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
How do you...
So, she's on board. Now what about you?
I...
Sure. I could use some enforcement.
McCready, go fuck yourself. Ha!
Settled. Here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fees.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Then get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy?
How are you Irish?
I guess just come find me then when you want to head out.
Hey, Cait.
That's your problem with all of this?
That one of many.
is that she has an Irish brogue.
Get out of this place. Let's go.
I just don't know how.
Maybe she is
You know
like...
what, McCready? I like you.
Maybe she's like 6th generation Irish American, and maybe like all of her family members all stayed together and they were all Irish, and that's the way they talk.
McCready, you can live in Sanctuary. You're cool enough. Don't fucking point that at me.
Don't shoot, shoot, shoot that thing at me. Don't shoot, shoot, shoot that
Later,
thing
McCready.
at me.
So,
You know you've got my sympathy,
I
but don't
see
shoot,
you
shoot,
have
shoot that
knuckle
thing
spikes.
at me.
I see you have knuckle spikes and a shotgun.
She's a tough broad.
Let's roll.
She's fun. She's a fun companion.
Okay.
She talks shit.
It's Irish. I don't understand it. It scares me. Are you wearing...
I thought you knew she was Irish.
No, I didn't watch you play that long. I haven't actually watched you play all that much.
That's true, because you didn't want spoilers, and I didn't want to give you spoilers.
Also, are you wearing like a leather tank top?
It's like a halter top.
It's like a bustier.
Yeah, it's like a leather bustier, like a leather halter top.
You are coming straight out of Skyrim, young lady. It's a school night, young lady. Your parents know you're here.
She's cosplaying.
She's cosplaying as a Skyrim.
She's cosplaying as a Nord.
How dirty is your face?
Her face isn't as dirty as it is freckled.
She can't be a Nord. Her face is too fucking clean. Her face is too clean. She cannot be a Nord.
Now, are you gonna let...
Am I gonna let... Is that what you were asking about?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Gotta do something about it.
She gets it. She gets me. She understands how this
Did
works.
you get the safe?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see you do it.
You were talking about Camacho.
I was talking about my fucking Sega Saturn Camacho job application video game.
So next time, it won't be a clip show, and we'll be doing actual stuff again.
What stuff are we gonna be doing? Are we doing Here There Be Monsters?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'll take her with me for that.
Nice.
Mezzanine!
Like, comment, subscribe, and stay nerdy.